Good morning and welcome back. Trinidad and Tobago Ramleela celebrations are set to begin at the Palmiste National Park this evening. In its 17th year, the dramatization of the story of Shree Ram, taken from the Hindu scripture, the Ramayan, runs until October 3rd and is expected to generate more interest. We've got from the Pandavas Ramleela Committee, Meldan Seepersad, PRO, and Chimandath Maharaj, Executive Member. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Verna.
I got the name
Thanks
correct.
for having us.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us about this year's celebration. I know this is always huge for you all every year, but I understand this year you said it's going to be bigger and better.
Yes, Verna, and that actually is our motto. Pandavas' motto is taking Ramleela to the next level. So we don't stop at the level we have reached in any year. We go to another level each year. And this year, following that, we are having, well, to start with, our stage is going to be a multi-level stage with cascading steps. So there'll be movement to different levels and across. Our stage floor area will cover about 7,000 square feet. It's a huge stage. Ramleela is usually played on the field, but because of weather conditions, we have decided to make a stage, make the whole area into a stage so the weather wouldn't bother us. So that's the first thing. The players will be comfortable. They will remain clean throughout the play, no mud and dirt, and so to disturb in the production. And in addition to that, we have the best sound system, and we have professional theater lighting, an improved version to last year. So it's a whole professional looking dramatic presentation of Ramleela, which, as we all know, started as a folk presentation really in communities. But we think that we should not leave it at folk level, but take it to the next level, take it to a professional level, take it to a level that the national community, international community, and especially our younger ones will be able to appreciate. So we have the sound effects and lighting and, well, all the other special effects that will attract the youths. We have the whole bit of technology there that will make it attractive. So it's a far cry from what Ramleela was originally.
Now, talking about all this technology, it sounds pretty expensive. Tell us a little bit about funding for this.
Well, we were wondering if we will be able to put off, do our production this year, because our motto is taking it to the next level, the higher level that is. And we thought that with the constraints on funding, we may have to stay at our old level or drop. And that is something Pandavas is not prepared to do. Fortunately, we have made certain arrangements with our service providers, an entertainment company that we contract to assist. We have certain arrangements in place with them that will enable the production to come off this year. But there is really tight constraint on our funding, and we are trying to make the most out of the least this year.
Now, Mr. Seepersad, Mr. Maharaj spoke a lot about technology and the use of lighting and sound, and he spoke about youth involvement. Tell us a little bit more about some of the participation. Would you say the response has been good so far among the youths?
Well, like Mr. Chimandath said, the point of it, the base, the reason is just to get the youth involved. Is to ensure that for some way or the other we have some way to get this story, get this epic tale, get the lessons there. We just have to find some way. And so far, the Pandavas has been quite successful. Probably we could get better turnout and participation. I'm not saying that we have enough, but the one or two youths that do turn out, the parents support them 100%, and it's always a good experience. And I'm very sure that no youth that ever joined us would say they're not going to come back. They always want to be there. We have kids from 3 years old come all the way up. there was a little boy running around with his little mukdar, and he can't wait. Every time I pass, I see him in his yard. And he's saying, I come in this year, I come in this year, I come in this year. And he's finally here this year. So the community, the environment, even the wider national public, they are excited about Pandavas Ramleela today.
How do you feel as a young priest? How long have you been involved in this particular?
I have been with the Pandavas for the past 15 years.
So you've been acting, you've been taking an active role in the play itself.
Well, I started out just like everyone else with background roles and so forth, and I graduated eventually into some more one or two leading roles.
All right. So for people who are looking on and they're not too familiar with Ramleela, could you provide us with a little history on Ramleela? What is it really about?
Well, to put it in a historical context, Ramleela was brought by our East Indian forefathers who came to Trinidad. And because Ramleela is religious based, it's a spiritual exercise, they used or they kept Ramleela to give them that courage to survive their indentureship. And so that's where it started. It started with our indentures, bringing it here, using that as a medium, as a means of surviving the hardship. Therefore, Ramleela can give you all the sustenance, all the support in your spirit to survive. It's a spiritual exercise. Ramleela, the theme is taken from our Hindu holy text, the Ramayan, and it is therefore a religious-based production. And it usually has been a folk presentation. That is, the actors, everyone involved in the production belongs to the community, the villages, and it still is like that. As a matter of fact, our organization, Pandavas, is community-based in a sense, in that our name, the acronym stands for Pandavas and for Palmiste and Environs. So like that, we are Palmiste-based, Palmiste and Environs. We are community-based. And so, as Meldan said, you will pass and see the children and they're excited about Ramleela and things. And that is what it is. Our players, our participants come out of the community. Our support comes out mainly from the community. And our spectators is largely based from our community. Although Pandavas has been able to attract visitors from all across Trinidad. So that is how it comes. Pandavas, Palmiste Ramleela itself, the history of our thing is that we started in the year 2001, and we, even from the beginning, we said we are going to take Ramleela somewhere. We started very humbly with our basic sound system and all of that, and today, Pandavas, Palmiste Ramleela is a Ramleela production that can stand up to any other theatrical, dramatic presentation that Trinidad has to offer. As a matter of fact, our present position is where we have rebranded our Ramleela from Pandavas Ramleela to Pandavas Shree Ram Palmiste Ramleela. Shree Ram is the city of Ram. So our Ramleela ground is the city of Ram. It not only has Ramleela when you come there, but we have a commercial section with avenues and streets, and where you have over 35 booths, commercial booths and food booths, kitchen section and all of that. So when you come to Pandavas, Palmiste Shree Ram, you are coming to the city of Ram, where you can do shopping, eat, just browse, listen to music, and then when our Ramleela starts at 7, you have first-class Ramleela being presented on this stage.
Okay, we just have a couple of seconds before we break for news. It starts Tuesday, 3rd October, and it runs for 11 days, correct?
This year we are having a 12th day.
12th day.
The 12th day is on Tuesday the 3rd, and that is, on that day we are paying tribute to Sri Hanuman.
Okay.
We think Sri Hanuman is a little bit unsung a hero in the Ramayana.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, and good luck with this initiative.